welcome back to Velox 18. We are here parked on the front lawn. You say, what the heck are you doing parked on the front lawn, Velox? Well, we're going trucking tonight. So I made it so that we can run along these tire tracks right here and then straight out onto the road. You guys want to do that? All right, well, it's going to be dark by the time we get out of here. I'm going to go inside, have some dinner, and then shoot, man. We'll go cruising into this Tennessee twilight. You guys want to do that? I think I want to do that. You guys roll the music. I'm going to go have some potato cheese bacon soup for dinner. And you guys roll the music. You guys take a look at that. Take a look at my little Civil War looking rock wall down there. Isn't that cool looking? That thing is older than your grandpa and my grandpa, I think. Pretty cool though. Anyway, roll the music. All right, let's go trucking. What do you guys say? What do you say, folks? Huh? What you say, huh? Let's hit the road. All right, we are on the road. Let's go. Let's go. But let's get some brights action going on this backcountry highway, 2-lane highway. Anyway, so we got kind of a cool setup. You know, it's the week of Thanksgiving. In fact, this video should be edited, what's tonight? Monday night. So I think I'm gonna edit it and try and get it out on Tuesday. I think. If I was thinking, I wouldn't have thought that, but that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, anyway, so you guys, when you're watching this, it'll be right around, oops, tried to turn my brights off quickly and I ended up turning my windshield wipers on. That is, that's a Velox 18 special right there. That's how I roll. Very, very special, that Velox 18. I do things like that all the time. I know this truck, you know what, but I don't run my brakes that often. I really don't. I don't like having to remember to turn them off. I prefer just to run with my low beams on all the time. But anyway, we got a pretty cool setup for these loads. I was worried about booking loads this week, being that it's Thanksgiving week. I wanted to be home. You know, Miles was home from school for Thanksgiving, and I really wanted to make sure that, you know, I didn't get stuck out on the road somewhere. So I was kind of being pretty, like, I don't know, picky with the loads I was looking at this week. So I was looking at leaving out last Friday because I got home on Thursday and I was thinking I'd just hop right back on the road on Friday and then be gone until Wednesday or so, something like that. But the loads just weren't there, man. The load board looked terrible. And then I started looking at loads that would get me home by Wednesday from all over the place, which is a little secret that I do, which I know some of you guys probably do it too. But if I know I want to get home by a certain date, I flip the DAT search into searching for the destination on the day I want to get home, and then I see where there's a good paying load or a good paying lane. Like if I see a bunch of loads that all come from the same area going to my area, then I'm like, okay, I got to get there by Wednesday or whatever, or by Tuesday, so I can be home on Wednesday. So, anywho, I did that. I saw there was a load coming back from Louisville, and so I ended up booking a load to Louisville and booking a load back from Louisville, which is 200 miles away, pretty much, give or take, like 180 something loaded miles for this run. Pretty chill, but also pays decently well. You know, could for this short of a run, I would have taken it for less. I'll just tell you straight up. Like I would have taken it for less just to make sure I was home on Thanksgiving. So, anywho, that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna go and make a pickup. It's an 8 p.m. pickup tonight on Monday night. We'll go and deliver it in the morning first thing, so it's pretty much a straight through, and we'll get there in the morning for a 6 a.m. delivery, and then we've got a pickup just across town there in Louisville, and we'll be coming back to Murfreesboro tomorrow night. So pretty quick little run, and then it delivers Wednesday morning. But anyway, honestly, if I could get this run on the regular, I would, because you know, for the rates I'm getting it at, this is good money for going 200 miles and then round tripping. I'm gonna round trip it at about 400 miles, and right now the plan is to run it at about $5 a mile round trip. So we'll see if that ends up, you know, if our actual mileage ends up working like that. We'll do a recap. But anyway, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I could get these loads on the regular, but if I could, I would, man. I would, because this is easy trucking. Easy trucking. Even if it is a grocery warehouse on one end. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And oh man, we got the rush hour traffic leaving Murfreesboro. It's gonna be a tough 4 lanes cross tonight. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys when we get over there to make our pickup. All right, we got over here to US Cold Storage almost an hour before our appointment time, at like 7 something. We got an 8 o'clock appointment, and now they just told us, hey, go open your doors and back in. So it's 7:45, it's 7:45, and we're already going to be backed into a dock. It's a frozen load, so we got the reefer running at -1. So yeah, let's get this thing open and back it in. All right, it is just after 9 o'clock. We got our paperwork. We're ready to go rocking and rolling, man. Ready to go rocking and rolling. That was quick. Thank you, US Cold Storage in Laverne, Tennessee. We got the customer's product on here, and we're ready to rock and roll. Oh yeah, we're all sealed up and ready to go. Air is built up. Let's hit the road, Jack. All right, on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Like my love and my music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. All right, we're trucking, man. We're trucking. We're up into Kentucky already. I was talking on the phone, so I didn't give you guys an update, but we're gonna stop and get some fuel up here pretty soon, and then we'll see if there's some parking at this truck stop. If there is, we might just shut it down for the night, and then maybe make the delivery. Our delivery is at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning at the Kroger in Louisville. So yeah, we'll see kind of what the truck stop looks like when we get there. It's late. I have a feeling it's gonna be packed out, but you know, I gotta stop and get fuel anyway, so might as well stop, take a lap, see if we can find somewhere to tuck in for a few hours, and then yeah, go from there. We're not gonna have the we're not gonna be able to do like a sleeper berth split, unfortunately, this time. We did lose an hour because we're going into the Eastern time zone, so I think we already crossed into the Eastern time zone. Yeah. So anyway, so we're not gonna be able to do a sleeper berth split where we go into the sleeper berth. So we're gonna have to do a kind of like this is, well, we're gonna do a sleeper berth split, but tomorrow after we get loaded, we're gonna end up shutting down for at least 7 hours in the sleeper berth tomorrow after we get reloaded in Louisville and start heading back to Tennessee. So we'll see how that all works out, but as it is, we don't have 7 hours to crash out tonight. We'll probably get 5 hours sleep, 4.5, 5 hours sleep, and then we'll go make our delivery, and then wake up, or go make our delivery, then go make our pickup, and then, like I said, then we'll take another break and get ourselves some sleep. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys when we get to the truck stop where we're getting some fuel, and we'll see about parking it up. All right, we got some fuel in the truck, and we got some in the reefer. Looking good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's looking good. And El Hueso is no longer thirsty. So they've got a lot of reserve parking over here, but we're gonna go for a spin around the parking lot and see if we can't find some other parking that we won't have to pay for. So we'll take a look and see. I mean, it's after midnight, so trying to get some reserved parking. I know I can't go onto the app to get reserved parking because the app kind of shuts down after, not shuts down, but it starts reserving for tomorrow night at like 10 p.m. or something like that. So we're gonna come all the way to the back and see about finding somewhere where we can crash out for about 4.5 hours. Maybe not even 4.5 at this point. I think we're a little further away than that, but here's a spot right here where there's multiple spots open, which this time of night I always like taking spots that have multiple spots open where it's really easy to get into, mainly because it's tough to navigate at night sometimes in these truck stops. So it's kind of nice when you kind of know where you're aiming, and you know you got wiggle room on either side of you, that kind of a thing. So I think I'm just gonna get it in here and we'll be parked up. All right, we got it in the parking spot. I had to use the restroom and then figured I'd grab my morning caffeine beverage and then my breakfast, so that when I wake up in 4 hours, I don't gotta go back into the store. I can just wake up and go. So yeah, that's kind of the plan as it is right now. We're gonna hit the hay, and I'll see you guys in the morning. En la mañana. We got ourselves a good nap, and now it's time to go trucking. We got about an hour left. We're about 60 something miles away from from our delivery point. So we'll run up here and get into Louisville and take the bypass around Louisville, the 265, 265? I said that really confidently. Not 100% it's 265. Might be 264. I don't know. But anyway, nevertheless, that's kind of the that's kind of where we're what we're doing. We're headed up Louisville, and we'll make this delivery. So I'll catch up with you guys down the road. I gotta zigzag my way and get through this maze of trucks to get out of this truck stop. All right, we're on this 265, and we're almost there. It's almost 5:30. So it took us about an hour and 15 minutes to get here. The reason why I didn't know if it was 265 or 264 is because those are both of the bypass highways around Louisville. So 265 is kind of the outermost. The one we're on is kind of the outermost bypass that goes around Louisville, but 264 is also a little bypass around downtown and takes you around over to the east side of the city to go over there. So anyway, that's why I was a little confused. I'm like, I don't remember if it's 265 or 264. Well, take your pick. Take your pick. But yeah, where we're going is right here, just off of 265. Just a mile up the road is where our man, rough road. No wonder this guy got over. He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna ride in that right lane. That's foolishness. He already knows. He runs this road every day, I bet. I'm getting rocked and rolled. Yeah, I don't really want to pass him though, because he's kind of on that white line, the dotted line a little bit. So I'm gonna hang back, especially since my exit is a half mile away here. No need to run up alongside next to him and risk getting sideswiped or doing the side swiping. I'm not above that myself. I'm not beyond that, you know. Oh man, but I really should have ridden that left lane. Shoo-wee. This is like going to a freaking rodeo. Going to a rodeo, folks. All right. Ooh. Old Henry Road. Here we are. All right, let's get over here and see if they'll let me in a half hour early. Well, I guess it's a good thing we showed up a half hour early, because it looks like it might take that long just for us to get into this driveway. I mean, it's right in front of us, but there's trucks coming from the other direction too, so we're having to kind of take turns getting in, I guess. I guess that's how you do it. I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a cluster. The guy can't get out right now because the guy that turned left to get in is kind of blocking the entrance. I don't know that the guy coming out can get out with us being in this lane either. I don't know. We'll see. Morning.
Good morning. Where are you going? The Caracas?
I think so. Yeah.
So
I've never been here before. I just saw the trucks lining up.
yeah.
So I said, I must be where we were supposed to go in. So
they're going this way, right?
I guess that's where everyone's going. So I'm just gonna follow everyone else.
Okay.
'Cause there's another entrance further down, but I don't see any other. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't want to pass. Okay, yeah, I'm following this guy. We'll find out what happens. I said, yeah, I don't know where I'm going either, so I'm just following all the trucks.
Okay.
I'm just assuming this is where we go. I've never been.
Yeah.
Yeah. the guy behind me was just like, is this where we turn in? I'm like, I guess, because there's another entrance to this place on the map up ahead a little bit, like a main entrance, and this one's kind of like a back entrance or like a side entrance. But I mean, you don't have this many trucks going in somewhere unless there's, you know, unless this is the entrance, right? I guess we'll find out. All right, we moved up here to the, you know, just one truck forward, and it looks like those other trucks that are up there, they're stopped on the shoulder on the side of the road. So there was only one truck kind of cutting in from this other side. So now we're just waiting for this line that is just in there. What, 4 trucks deep. Waiting for them to get checked in. So that's shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I think that's where I think it's only the fourth truck, but I'm staying back a little bit more than the other guy did, so that way if anyone needs to come out, they can take the turn extra wide, and we won't end up sitting there staring at each other like the other guys did for like a good 5 minutes. As it does at a lot of these places, it's taking a while to check in each truck, like a good 5 minutes per truck. So let's see how long this takes. All right, we checked in, and basically he just said, have you ever been here before? I said no. He said, okay, what's your phone number, blah 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 blah. And then he said, okay, go park in one of the open spots all the way back against the fence, or up at the front. I looked at the front and it looked really tight. There might have been one spot open, but it was going to be one of those situations where it's going to take you like 5 or 6 minutes to get in there. And so to me, I'm like, why would I sit there for like, I don't know, a good chunk of time to try to get myself backed into a spot when I can just, he said, or you can just go back to the back and park along the back fence. And I was like, give me the back fence line, man. Like that's seems a lot easier to me, you know? Seems a lot easier. Now maybe this might put me in a weird spot as far as getting my let's see, gotta look at my map. Yeah, because he said all the way down. Yeah, I mean it'll just kind of depends on. Okay, so there is a pathway back up to the front right there. I'm trying to figure this place out, see where there might be a good place for me to park that would be out of the way, you know? Yeah, they're making that other guy move that was parked right there. So I'm just gonna go and circle back around. This is fun. I love new places where I don't know anything about where I'm going or what I'm doing. So this is all fun. All fun stuff. All right, we ended up taking a little tour. We took a little tour of the place. Got the lay of the land, you know. No, but we ended up coming back around, circling back around to the front where I should have turned in the first place. And I said, I thought I saw some spots. The spots I saw were pretty tight, but there's this one that's right across from the this little access road for the yard dogs, the yard jockeys, the yard goats. Yeah, it was pretty easy to get in this spot with that huge area right up in front of me. So that's what I did. And yeah, so anyway, so I should have just come over here in the first place, but you know, it worked out to kind of get the lay of the land. It worked out. And now we're just waiting for a phone call, and then we'll get in the door and hopefully get this thing off the truck quick style. I don't know, there's a lot of trucks here though. A lot of trucks. So we'll see how long this takes. Alright, I was laying down in here in the sleeper, and they just gave me a call to go to door 110. So, oh, holy brightness, Batman. I didn't realize how bright it was here right now. Alright, let's get over there. Door 110's that way. So, looks like we're waiting for someone over here to back up. So I'll start up the truck. Hopefully these guys will be out of my way. Alright, it's dang near 8 o'clock in the morning. So, pretty long wait time over here. All right, we got to get it between these two trailers. I gotta go open up my doors and back it in. All right, we got it in the hole, got it in the dock, packed into the door. I went and checked in. I got Capstone texting me already with lumper fee amounts, even though they haven't even touched the trailer yet. I've got the broker texting me, telling me he's got me on tracking. He sees that I'm getting into some detention, and that whenever I leave here, send him the bill of lading with the POD, the proof of delivery, with the in and out times, and he'll get me the detention quick style. So his words, not mine. All right, or he said quick quit. So I like that. I like a carrier rep who's on the ball. That always helps. So yeah, we'll see how long this takes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I do have another pickup scheduled, and I don't have an unlimited clock today because we only stopped for 4.5 hours just down there in Sonora, Kentucky. I think it's Sonora, Kentucky. Anyway, so we stopped down there. So I have to stop for another 7 hours to complete my sleeper berth split here in the next little while. So I don't have like an open clock today to just make my pickup and get back to the house like I had wanted to. But hey, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't just drive around freely like a free man. This isn't, what do you think this is, a free country? This ain't a free country. This is America, home of the regulations and the red tape and the bureaucracies. Boom. Anyway, so yeah, I got as much sleep as I need last night, but I won't be able to truck it home legally on that amount of sleep to go home and sleep in my own bed before my delivery tomorrow morning. So I'll probably have to stop somewhere and spend the night, spend one less night in my bed, but you know, it's trucking. So let's get this thing offloaded and see what time they get me out of here. All right, they got me offloaded. We're gonna get a little bit of detention on this one, but I kind of gotta hurry because we had an 8 a.m. appointment this morning to pick up. Obviously, it's way past that because we didn't even get into a dock until after 8 a.m. But we got to go make this pickup. They said that they'll have me as a work-in, and we'll see what time they can get me loaded up over here. But you're gonna have to tune in to the next episode to see about all of that, because right now this episode is done. Like I'm some kind of TV show. I don't know what to call them though. I mean, what they are, episodes in a way, because I'm just vlogging my trucking stuff. But anyways, tune into the next one and find out about this load coming out of Louisville, going back up into Tennessee, down into Tennessee. I know my directions. I do. I'm just a little bit scatterbrained because my brain's moving about a bunch of other things at the same time as I'm trying to talk to you guys. And that's never a good recipe. Always a recipe for me to say stupid stuff. So, Be glad that any of my words made any sense to you, if they did. And if they didn't, my apologies. Better luck next time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Oh, wait, hold on. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do like another. This time, see you on the next load actually applies, but usually it doesn't lately. And so I've been trying to think of a new thing to say. And I think what I want to say is, all right. Wait, how did I want to do it? So, and remember, chill till the next episode. No. And just chill till the next episode. I tried to come up with something new. See you guys on the next load.